This is a section of the first part of the small intestine, duodenum. At first, let's talk about general features of the small intestine. In the small intestine, the degradative phase of digestion is essentially completed and most absorption of nutrients occurs. Accordingly, the mucosa is highly specialized primarily for absorption, but also for secretion. To facilitate absorption, the intestinal wall has a very large surface area due to the folding of the mucosal elements at three levels. First, as you can see here, the entire mucosa is thrown into the deep folds called plica circularis, which run circumferentially or spirally. The plica circularis are visible at the low power on this slide. Plicae begin in the distal duodenum, reach maximum size in the jejunum, and begin to diminish in the ileum, and then are nearly absent in the distal ileum. Then, superimposed upon the plicae, the epithelium and lamina propria, but not the muscularis mucosa, contain smaller folds called villi. Please notice the villi are unique to the small intestine in the GI tract. And finally, some intestinal epithelial cells contain closely packed microvilli or striated border at their apical surfaces that we can sometimes see them on the free surface of the absorptive cells in well-preserved intestinal villi under the high power. Here you can see some absorptive cells with thinly brush borders on apical surface of them. Let's now identify the components of the duodenal wall. Okay, here you see epithelium, lamina propria, and muscularis mucosa. Then you can find submucosal spaces. And here you see muscularis externa. I want you to focus really on submucosal spaces. As you can see, the duodenum is characterized by the presence of mucus secreting duodenal glands or glands of Brunner in its submucosa. And here, the two layers of the muscularis externa are present, and outside, this is the adventitia. Okay, thank you for your attention. Next slide is about the next part of the small intestine, jejunum.